Good morning, students. Now, my sixth topic from retirement is, as I already told you in my last lecture, that we have to transfer the amount to his loan account, to the loan account of the retiring partner. So, how we are going to further make entries for that? Let us see. Payment of amount due to retiring partner, you have two options. Either you are going to pay on the spot in lump sum the whole amount. You are going to settle his account by paying him in lump sum. Or second option is you are going to pay in installment. In case questions tell you that amount is paid to the retiring partner in lump sum, you will pass simple entry retiring partner's capital account debit to cash or bank. Means if you are preparing retiring partner's account ledger, you will write there on debit side to cash or to bank the amount whichever is the balance. And if he has a debit balance, means he has to pay to the firm, then reverse entry means cash or bank to retiring partner's capital account. This is the entry which we have to pass in case of lump sum. But what will happen if we have to pay in installment? You have to prepare retiring partner's loan account, and on the balance amount you have to pay him interest also. Okay, so see the journal entries. First is retiring partner's capital account debit to retiring partner's loan account. The very first entry is you have to transfer the amount to his loan account. Second, you have to give him interest. So interest account debit to retiring partner's loan account. At the end, you have to make payment in installment. So retiring partner loan account debit to cash or bank account. These are the three entries. First is for transferring the amount, second for interest, and third one for payment in installment. These things will be more clear to you if I'll solve a sum. There are three sums in your book, and I am going to solve sum number 41, and rest two you will solve. See the question. The question tells you that loan is 90,000. Retiring partner is retired, and in his balance loan is 90,000. See, question. Loan is 90,000. 39,000 is paid at the time of retirement. Balance is paid 26,000 in two installment and balance in third installment. Interest is 10% per annum. So you have to prepare Rakesh loan account. So firstly, in the beginning of the year, you will bring the balance by balance brought down 90,000. In that, they have told you that 30,000 is paid immediately. So to bank account 30,000. Remaining is your beta 90,000 minus 30,000 is 60,000. 60,000 पे 10% इंटरेस्ट चार्ज करें तो हमारे पास 6,000 आएगा. क्लियर? तो बाई इंटरेस्ट आ गया 6,000. 6,000 की कैलकुलेशन क्लियर है. 90 में से जितनी पेमेंट कर दी है उसको माइनस कर दो. 90 में से 30,000 माइनस कर दो, कितना रह गया आपके पास 60,000. 60,000 पे 10% लगा के 6,000 आपका इंटरेस्ट हो गया बाई इंटरेस्ट. तो इधर बैलेंस कितना आ गया 96,000 माइनस 30,000 66,000. दिस बैलेंस you will forward in the second year by balance brought down 66,000. अब इसमें से उससे 26,000 पे कर दिया फर्स्ट इंस्टॉलमेंट टू बैंक अकाउंट 26,000. 66,000 में से अगर मैं 26,000 निकाल दूँ मेरे पास कितना आता है 40,000. उस पर इंटरेस्ट लगाओ 10%, 4,000 इंटरेस्ट हो गया. 4,000 इंटरेस्ट के बाद बेटा इतना बैलेंस आ गया आपके पास 44,000. सेम बाई बैलेंस बॉट डाउन 44,000 लिख लो. 44,000 में से 26,000 पे कर दिया उसने. उसके बाद आपके पास 18,000 बचा है. 18,000 पे 10% इंटरेस्ट लगाया 1,800. यहाँ पे आपके पास बैलेंस आ गया 19,800. उसके बाद फोर्थ इंस्टॉलमेंट में उसने आपको मतलब थर्ड इंस्टॉलमेंट 30,000 तो पहले ही पे कर दिया था, तो थर्ड इंस्टॉलमेंट में उसने आपको सारी अमाउंट पे कर दी बाय बैलेंस बॉट डाउन 19,800. और थर्ड इंस्टॉलमेंट में आपको पैसे कितने मिल गए टू बैंक अकाउंट 19,800. So in this way, if in your question they ask you to prepare retiring partner's loan account in this week you have to prepare his loan account, and it is an important question. You can be given an exam to prepare loan account of the retiring partner for 4 marks. So in this way you have to prepare. It is very easy. You have to see the amount due and you have to calculate the interest, but you have to take care of the dates. Okay, so after this you can solve, I think, till sum number 43. With this I want to show you I have solved a full-fledged sum from the retirement, in which you will have revaluation, you will have partner's capital account, and you will have balance sheet. So I am going to show you so that you can also solve a full-fledged sum. Sum number 39. In this XYZ are partner, the ratio is 3:2:1. Z's retire. Okay. Now firstly you have to prepare a revaluation account in which value of investment has increased by 2600. So by investment, creditors have reduced by 4000 by creditors. Patent has decreased to patent. Machinery is also reduced to machinery account 5000, and provision also you have increased, so provision for doubtful debt 400. So with this you got a loss of 800, which you have divided among XYZ in the ratio 3:2:1. So this is revaluation account as I have taught you before. Second step is to prepare a capital account. In this, first you will write down the by balance brought down. Second entry I have passed for goodwill. Goodwill in the book was beta 39,800, and the retiring partner's share is 1/6, means 5,800, for which I have divided among the ratio 3:2 in the gaining ratio. And what is the entry for goodwill? You already know. X account debit, X capital account debit, Y's capital account debit to Z's capital account, means remaining partner's account debit to retiring partner's capital account. So that all I pass. See, X to Z 3480, Y to Z 2320, by X in Z account 3480, by Y in Z account 2320. This is the entry for goodwill. Next is workman compensation reserve. In your question there is claim for workman compensation of 750. So out of 12,000 I have deducted 750. I got 11,250. That I have divided among XYZ in the ratio 3:2:1. That comes to 5625, 3750 and 1875. Next is investment fluctuation reserve. You have divided among 3:1 ratio. Here beta, you have in your question advertisement suspense. So to advertisement suspense 26251750,875. In your question goodwill was already existing, so I have written off the goodwill to goodwill account 3000, 2000 and 1000. Next to loss on revaluation we have, so to revaluation account 400, 267, 133. Further investment 17,600, because it has been taken by Z, that's why. Next, this I want to explain you. In your question they have mentioned that 5067 is paid to the retiring partner in cash. So to bank account 5067. For the balance they have told you that 50% bill payable and 50% loan. Check beta here this adjustment. Amount due to Z was 10067. Out of that 5067 is paid to him in cash to bank account. I have paid him. So what is the amount left? 5,000, for which 50% bills payable and 50% loan, means 2,500 to Z's loan account and to 2,500 to bills payable account. With this his balance is clear, and you have balance in X and Y account 67120, 31413. Next is your balance sheet beta. Cash at bank, your cash balance was 5750. You will deduct 5067 paid to Z. Stock 30,000, debtors 37,600, patent 8,000 and machinery 45,000. That comes to 1,21,022.83. Here creditors 17,000, workman compensation claim which was there 750, bill payable 2,500 which is issued to Z, Z's loan 2,500, capital of X is 67,120 which you got the balance, and capital of Y 31,413. That comes to 98,533, and your total is 1,21,283. So this is a full-fledged sum in which most of the points I have tried to cover. So you have to complete all the sums before adjustment of capital, and if you have a problem, do share with me. I'll try to solve. Thank you.